Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and before you stop this video, before you turn away and discuss, I want to tell you about the two new characters that are being launched. If you have any inkling, if you've ever read the forum or followed anything on Reddit, you know who these two characters are, and because of that, I would like to apologize. But stay tuned, because I really think that these characters are kind of game-changing. Now, because I say that, I do want to highlight the fact that, yes, we are introducing Rose Tico and Amilyn Holdo, not Rear Admiral Amilyn Holdo or Rear General or Admiral Amilyn Holdo, just Amilyn Holdo. Now, with that, there won't be any speculation in this video. I'm going to break down their kits. I'm going to just cruise through Rose, because although I do think she's going to be a very, very good character, she does not hold a candle to this other one, Amilyn Holdo, and so I'll spend a little more time focusing on that. But with that, guys, please stay tuned to the end. Check out my other video where I talk about the patch notes that are coming out today, and I'm so excited. It's going to be real short, but I'm stoked for it. Additionally, before we even begin, I want to say we did hit 2,000 subscribers for the channel. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, or not even liking, for disliking, but engaging in the conversation. I really like, talking with you guys via the comment section. Thank you again. Here's to another 2,000. So let's keep it going, but let's just jump right in it. Rose Tico. Okay, she is a resistance attacker, a brave resistance attacker who can stun and grant allies buffs. Now, she does have a really cool ability, but her first basic ability is called Courageous Shot. Deals physical damage to target enemy and grants tenacity up for 2 turns, which is a needed thing for the resistance. It's to a random resistance ally who doesn't have it, right? So every time she uses that basic attack, and she will go often, she's going to continually give that tenacity up. That's really kind of cool. She then has a 50% chance to attack again. This is kind of like the Han Solo basic, but instead of doing turn meter down, it gives tenacity up. Pretty nice. Her first special ability is called Dauntless Bravery. It is a 5-turn cooldown. It says resistance allies gain defense up for 2 turns. For each resistance ally, remove 8% turn meter from the target enemy. Rose Tico gains 10% turn meter for each resistance ally and each first order enemy. This attack cannot be evaded. So that's 30% turn meter that she will take away from an enemy regardless. It's just automatic turn meter reduction. Pretty nice. But then, if she's facing off against a first order team, she will get 90% turn meter back, making her very, very fast. Now, her second special ability is called Shock Prod. Strike, 5-turn cooldown again. Deals special damage to target enemy and inflicts stun for 1 turn. When this stun expires, the target is dazed for 2 turns, which then can't be evaded. Now that's a pretty sweet ability. I called in my theory crafting video. I knew she was gonna have stun. I mean, if you saw the movie, she was gonna have stun. It just made sense. But still, that's pretty sweet, because this is the first time in the game where you force a stun, but then once the stun is revoked, or once the stun dissipates or expires, they're dazed for 2 turns, and that can't go away. That can't be dispelled, or that can't be evaded or resisted. So it can be dispelled, but it can't be evaded or resisted. That's really nice. Now, it says that Rose is a really impressive character that works well under Jedi Ray. Really, any character, any resistance character is going to work well under that. She's going to have a pretty high critical chance. Her unique Valiant Spirit, because she's a sweet spirit, Valiant Spirit, she's a valiant spirit. Rose Tico has 10% offense for each exposed enemy under a resistance team, under Finn, under Jedi Training Ray. That's going to happen a lot. So 10% offense for each exposed enemy. When another resistance ally scores a critical hit, again, happens a lot, Rose Tico gains 10% turn meter. This chick is going to go very fast and very often, and I really think that she's going to be a solid character when she's farmable. Now, and I'll talk about that towards the end of the video, but let's go ahead and jump into Amilyn Holdo. Now, really, this is what should excite you about this, guys. She's not the character that I know a lot of people wanted. She was frustrating in the movie. It took me a while to warm up to her. I had to see it 3 times. And even still, I didn't really care for her. I like her more in the book Leia. Solid book, worth reading. I enjoyed it. Obviously, light side. She is a resistance tank. Doesn't make a ton of sense from the movie or the book. Maybe a little bit from the movie, but not a ton. It says that she is a seasoned resistance tank with a powerful ally support and enemy debuffs. Forget all that. She's a tank that can heal. And she's a tank that can taunt and go very, very fast. Now, her basic ability is called Measured Shot. It deals physical damage to target enemy, and the least healthy other resistance ally gains Foresight for 2 turns. When this Foresight expires, that ally recovers 10% health. Now, here's the thing, guys. It's going to just continually give characters Foresight, right? Every time she attacks at a turn, every time she attacks at all, it's going to give that least character Foresight. The thing is, the recovery, that 10% health recovery, does not apply to every person who has Foresight. It only applies to that one character that she gave it to, okay? Now, BB-8 gets Foresight, Rey Jedi Training gets Foresight. I'm sure half a dozen other resistance characters. Maybe there's only half a dozen resistance characters. But it's only when she grants Foresight that additional 10% health recovery hits. Now, that's not a terrible thing, though. You know, that's pretty nice. First special ability is called Bunker Buster. Deals special damage to all enemies and inflict daze for 2 turns. This is a mass daze effect. That is nice. Inflict defense down and evasion down on the primary target for 2 turns. So again, pretty sweet, a great support ability, a wonderful ability because everyone gets dazed. That's great. I love that. Her second special ability is called Reprieve. Dispel all debuffs on target other ally, or the target ally. They recover 40% health and 20% protection. So that I'm really curious to see. I want to play around with that ability because that is ridiculous. All of a sudden, the Night Sisters potent, that poison, that plague isn't as damaging to a resistance team. That is awesome. Now, she does come with a Zeta. Her last ability, her unique, is a Zeta-able ability. It's called Quiet Confidence because she's got that quiet cool. She's not as quietly cool as Lando. I would call him quite smooth. And man, I really want a new young Lando. I'm looking forward to the Solo movie. Anyways, for a different time. Quiet Confidence, when another resistance ally loses Foresight. Now that is any Foresight. Not the Foresight that she gives, but any Foresight. Amilyn Holdo gains Taunt for 1 turn and recovers 10% health. While Amilyn Holdo doesn't have Taunt, she has she has plus 50 speed, and all other resistance allies have a plus 20% critical avoidance. So you're not going to be critted very often, right? Because that's awesome. And she's going to go faster. I view this ability kind of like Poplu's ability, right? So he gets Taunt and it goes away once. You know, and same thing with Chopper. He has a similar thing. It will only last for 1 turn, but it's going to happen a lot. Anytime a character loses Foresight. I mean, everyone loses Foresight often. She's going to be taunting like crazy. This, under a Jedi Rey is going to kill. I'm really excited about this. Now, the Zeta aspect of that is the when another resistance ally loses foresight, Amilyn Holdo gains taunt for 1 turn and recovers 10% health. While Amilyn Holdo doesn't have taunt, all other resistance allies gain, plus 20% critical avoidance. Really sweet. Now, the key takeaways from these 2 characters are stun, daze, and we finally have a healer, and she's amazing. Now, here's the thing. These 2 characters are coming in a marquee event. They will be launched on the 27th of January. It is going to run the same length of normal marquee events. They'll run simultaneously, right? So join the resistance, fighter Rose Tico in the battle, the First Order in the new marquee event, right? You have to be level 20 or above. It doesn't say that there's a requirement for the actual event. Now, really, really, really excited about that, guys. The problem with it, though, is marquee events. What? You get the character unlocked at 2 stars. So it's worth unlocking the character because it's 2 stars. It's a solid character, guys. I am really excited about these characters simply because finally we get a healer for the First Order, or for the Resistance, and under a Jedi training Rey, she's gonna kill or keep people alive. Amilyn Holdo. I think Rose might be one of those diamond in the rough characters where we throw her to the side, and then 6 months from now someone finds a compatibility with her that is just ridiculous. And it's like, I don't know, when they rework Ugnaught and Cup, it'll be like Cup, Ugnaught, BB-8, Rose, and I don't know, Mother Talzin. Who knows? It'll be something stupid like that, but they'll find something for her and make her amazing. Both of these kits are very solid. Both of these kits are really, really well put together. I am excited to see them in action. Now, you have been watching some footage here in this upper corner. I don't know where my camera is right now. But you've been watching some footage, and I'm curious, is this changing your mind? Because there's been a lot of hate out there for these 2 characters specifically. And again, based on the movie, I get it. I understand. I don't necessarily share it. I did in the beginning. I'm currently reading Cobalt Squadron to kind of get a better understanding for Rose, and I feel like I may have wasted my money. Expect a book report in the next couple of days, but like I don't know. Like, I understand. I really do. But based on their kits, can you get over that hatred for them? I'm really curious. Leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys again for helping me get to 2,000. Here's to getting to 4,000 and moving on up. Really stoked. Thank you so much. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy.